Where the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Administration and National Security has summoned Interior CS Dr. Fred Matiang'i to answer queries on the sudden withdrawal of Deputy President William Ruto's GSU guards who have since been replaced with administration police officers. Matiang'i is expected to explain the reason for the changes to the committee, this even as Ruto insists that he has no problem with his new security detail. Musa Salah now reports.
Changes to Deputy President William Ruto's security detail, in which elite GSU officers guarding his current residence were withdrawn and replaced with administration police officers, continue to elicit mixed reactions. This even as Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i appears before the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Administration and National Security on Wednesday to answer on Parliament's inquest on the sudden breach of presidential security protocol.
Dagoretti North ndio huwa wameongoza kwa mambo ya security.
Ruto, who on Monday welcomed the entourage of the latest addition to his security detail, insists he does not mind the changes. His allies, on the other hand, terming the move as efforts to frustrate the deputy president, whose political differences with President Uhuru Kenyatta have become too open to ignore.
Wale watu wanapiga deputy president, wanafanya sarakasi, mara badilisha security huyu, mara funga mkutano hile isiendelee. Wao watu, hata mawaziri na Inspector General of Police, wajipange, waketi, walete candidate wao wa president wa 2022 ni nani? Ashindane na candidate wetu wa hasla ambaye ni William Samoei Ruto.
Wachaneni na kupoteza muda wa bunge kujadiliana, sijui ni askari wa GSU watakuwa kwa DP ama ni askari wa AP. Mimi natosheka na askari yeyote ambaye ameletwa hapa. Wale wa AP ni professional security personnel. Wale wa GSU ni professional security personnel.
Ruto has asked members of parliament to instead use their time to grill Matiang'i on the current status of national security and deploy the withdrawn GSU officers to volatile areas.
Mimi nataka niwaambie wabunge wa taifa letu la Kenya, tafadhali tuachane na mambo madogo, kwa sababu lazima tuwaambie ndio wawache kasumba hii ya kufikiria tu deputy president mtu mkubwa, sasa lazima tuongee mambo yake. Wawache hiyo, waende waongee mambo ya wale watu wanaumizwa na wakora na wale wanapigwa na kuumizwa na bandits huko wanapoteza maisha yao.
However, at least 16 senators have declared their support for Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei's request for a special Senate sitting to deliberate on Ruto's withdrawn security. In his letter to Senate Speaker Ken Lusaka, Cherargei wants senators to summon Matiang'i, the Inspector General of Police Hilary Mutyambai, the Presidential Escort Commandant and the GSU Commandant. Cherargei also wants the four to explain to the Senate the circumstances that prompted the withdrawal of Ruto's security detail, the measures taken to revert the changes which he claims are unconstitutional, and explain the safety of political leaders ahead of the 2022 general election. The Nandi senator also wants the security bosses to brief the country on the status of the national security on COVID-19, as well as account for the alleged extrajudicial killings during curfew hours. Musa Salah, TV 47.
Now, ODM leader Raila